Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? Solo Dolo here. Um, I wanted to do this podcast episode because last night games were fucking insane if you watched them. Let's talk about OKC. Congratulations to OKC for getting their rings. If you saw those rings, I'm about to show y'all. Them rings was tight. Those rings was real tight last night. Shout out to whoever does the creates or design these rings because OKC rings was straight fire. Like, sorry, I should have already had it up. Their rings was tight. Okay, here's the closest I can get because I don't know why they don't have whatever. Go look up on NBA whatever and figure it out. I'm not even about to go through that because we're about to get into this show and yeah. So let's talk about the OKC and the Rockets game. Where do you want to start? Do you want to start at um Mr. Sangoon's performance? Let's start there because I like this man. He had a 40 ball. We're not even gonna say 39 points. He missed a field, he missed a free throw. But he had 40 points, 11 rebounds, 7 assists. He played for 50 minutes. 49, but 50 minutes. They had two overtimes. Like I said, he had 11 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. He was 9 plus on the floor. And he did 50 from 50 from the field. 12 from 24, 5 from 8 from the three-point line. He was balling. He had 10 out of 11 free throws. I told you, he missed one free throw, so there go his 40 ball right there. He definitely had 4 turnovers, 5 personal fouls, 4 offensive rebounds, 7 defensive rebounds. 67.6 TS percent. So what I'm gonna say about him is that he played really good last night. He was, very effective on the floor. Um his defense, I don't like his defense at all. I think he could be a little bit more aggressive on a defensive ball because he guarded Shea a little bit last night. I need him to work on his defense. When I sat right there and watched his whole game, his whole defense is persona. Persona is just real bad. I feel like it really really could be a lot better. Um, let's get into KD's performance. He fouled out last night. Let's get on KD because this is who I really want to talk about. KD had 23 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists. He did not play 49 minutes. He played 47. Remember, he fouled out in the second overtime. He had 0 steals, 0 blocks, 56.3 field goal percent. He was 9 from 16, 0 from 4 from the 3 point line, 5 out of 6 from the free throw because he missed a free throw. We're gonna talk about that. 4 turnovers, 6 personal fouls, 0 offensive rebounds, 9 defensive, 61.7 TS. This is what I'm gonna tell you about Kevin Durant. Out of all my years watching KD play, that was probably the worst performance I've seen. He was 0 plus and minus on the floor, which means that tells you right there you didn't help nor deny. I mean, you didn't help or hinder your team. You was just there. That's what that shows. You didn't play no defense because I just showed you 0 steals, no blocks. You damn sure wasn't shooting no threes. I just showed you. You were 0 from 4 from the 3 point line. You had 4 turnovers. So, 4 turnovers. We're going to get back to that. And you were 5 from 6 from the free throw line. I keep emphasizing that free throw line because, again, I watched this game. It was 104 to 10, 103 to 104. He gets called to the free throw line. Had KD had made both of these shots, 104, 105, the final score would have been 105, 104. Houston. He missed it. Then they took it down the court. Shea misses that shot. Shea did not shoot good from a 3-point line at all. So the shot that he did shoot was a 3-pointer that he missed. Okay, because they ultimately trying to win the game. Okay, KD misses the free throw line. I mean the free throw. That sends it to the first overtime. Then you turn around. The Rockets had a chance to win it in the overtime game. You know who turns around and then miss another free throw? Şengün. That's why he was 10 from 11 from the free throw line, because he missed one. It comes a point in time that these free throws are okay to miss. They're okay to miss, but when you miss the important ones, that's where it becomes a problem. And that's why I say, whether it's a football game, whether it's a basketball game, the little points matter. Missing field goals, those 3 points matter later on in the game. Missing free throws, those free throws matter going further in the game. So with KD missing his free throw, then allowing them to go into a overtime game, because he made one, which is why it was 104-104. Shea had to go down there and try to shoot the 3 or the 2 to win the game. He didn't have a good game. He did not have a good game in regulation, but he did score 12 points in the fourth quarter that they allowed, because apparently no defense was played against on KD part. I just showed you 0 blocks, 0 steals, but he turned the ball over 4 times. That's a problem, KD. That's a problem. That's why I said that's probably the worst performance I've seen KD play. You cannot be a potential Hall of Famer. You cannot be a top scorer, and you can't be the veteran, because that's what you are. You're the current veteran on that team under Fred VanVleet, who was out with a torn ACL. You cannot be the veteran on that team and you're missing free throws. You're not hitting your 3-pointers. Like, KD just looked bad. I don't know where that offense is going to come from out of that team. You don't know. I don't know who's it going to run through, because what I saw last night from that Rockets team, they just wasn't composed on offense or defense. Because Shea was able to go out there in the fourth quarter and shoot 12 points. He literally showed y'all why he is the league's MVP, the reigning MVP, why he is the finals MVP, and he's the champion, because he went out there and put his team on his back in the fourth quarter and took that shit to 2 overtimes. So I applaud him in there, because he played good. We're gonna get on Shea later, because I didn't call out his points. But let's go back. Let's go to Jabari Smith Jr. Let's go to him. Let's find his stats. Here he is. See his performance. He had 16 points, 5 rebounds, 1 steal, 0 blocks, 46.7 from the field goal, 7 out of 15 field goal shooting, 2 out of 6 of the 3-pointers. He did not make it to the line. He had 0 turnovers, 4 personal fouls, 3 offensive rebounds, 2 defensive rebounds, and 53.3% TS. So what I'm gonna say is, for him, is that he played 42 minutes. It's like all y'all was doing was fouling. KD fouled out with 5. Him and Şengün had 4 personal fouls. No, I think Şengün had 5. KD had 6. He got 4. Why are y'all fouling that much? What y'all got going on? That's insane to do. So as I look at this, and in quarter 1, it looked like he was a little bit more assertive. Quarter 2, he disappeared. Quarter 3 and 4, and then the 2 overtimes that they had, it was just a steady slate. So I say that to say, like, y'all can't go into 2 overtimes playing this way. Because I'm gonna say it again, had KD not missed that free throw in the first regulation, we wouldn't even have saw no overtime. And that's where it goes back. It goes back to the fundamentals. You hitting your free throws, you're not fouling, and you're not turning the ball over. KD alone had 4 turnovers. 4 by himself alone. Jabari didn't have no turnovers. So he's taking care of the ball well, and he's +2 when he's on the court. But KD, whether you was on the court or not, it didn't matter. Sengun was an MVP for the Rockets last night, if you ask me. Minus the free throw that he missed, he was an MVP for that team. He needs help. And everybody's probably asking, well, where was Amari Thompson? I don't know where he was. He got hurt towards the end of one of these quarters. Let's pull up his stats. Let's go find him. He played 39 minutes with 18 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. He was minus 11 on the court. So he wasn't a factor when he was on there. And rightfully so, he wasn't. He was 47.1 on the field goal. He did 8 of 17 from field goal shooting, 0 from 7 from the three-point line. Went to the line once, 2 for 2. Also had 4 turnovers, 3 personal fouls, 2 and 2 offensive and defensive rebounds. That is not good. On an opening night, that's not good at all. When you are 0 from 7 from the three-point line, I don't know how they got. I do know how they got caught up in this. How they say in this game, Sengun was balling. He was the only one that was balling. He was 5 from 8 from the three-point line. He was the only one that was balling. The only one. Let's look at who else that I thought probably made an impact on this game. He's the only one I think that I think those are the only ones I want to talk about. Everybody else, they whatever. You go and look at it. Steven Adams had 3 turnovers. Shepard had 2 turnovers. Sengun, Amari Thompson, and KD all had 4 turnovers. Another dude, Aitson, he had 3 turnovers. So I'm seeing 3, 6, 9, 10. I'm looking at least 26 turnovers total. Cause 4 and 4, 8. I'm sorry, yeah, I'm looking at 12. Yeah, I'm looking at 22 turnovers. I'm sorry. 22 turnovers as a whole for the Rockets team. Okay? With their 22 turnovers, I'm sorry, on here they had 21. Their 21 turnovers. OKC had 11 turnovers. And let's see the points off of turnovers because those points off of turnovers makes a difference. OKC had 11 turnovers, and off their 11 turnovers, Houston was able to make 12 points out of those 11. They had 21 turnovers. OKC was able to make 26 points off their 21 turnovers. We got to take care of the ball. You got to take care of the ball. Points in the paint. OKC had 50. Fast break points. OKC had 16. Second chance points. Houston had 24. OKC had 11 steals and 4 blocks. That's the defense. Houston only had 6 and 5. And they had 26 personal fouls. OKC had 27 because Chet did foul out. Speaking of Chet, let's get to him. And they shot the ball. The OKC shot the ball better. They was 13. No, they didn't. The Rockets shot the ball better. They was 11-29, 11-39 from 3-point line, and 43 out of 97 off of 44.3% shooting. OKC was 46 out of a 104 out of 44.2% shooting. And they shot the 3 ball. Houston shot the 3 ball better than they did. And they went to the free throw line more than OKC did. So how did OKC still end up winning this game? Because free throws. How many points did they lose by? The score was 124 to 125. Had Sengun and KD hit both of their free throws, they would have won. Despite the turnovers, because they out rebounded the ball better than they did. They had more defensive and offensive rebound than they did. Everything else was pretty much, neck and neck, a little bit. But let's get to OKC and their performance. Shea had 35 points. He had 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. He was 3 plus from the on the floor. 46.2 for the field goal. 12 for 26 shooting. 1 from 9 from the 3 point line. That's what I'm saying. He did not shoot the ball at all from the 3 point line. He hit 1 3, and I think it was in probably one of the overtime games. So he did not shoot the ball well at all. He was 10 from 14 from the free throw line. That means he missed 4 shots as well from the free throw line. And he had 3 turnovers, 2 personal fouls. So he didn't play his best brand of basketball, but he played well enough to get them to win. That's all that matters. A win is never ugly. I mean, a win don't have to be cute. You just got to get it done, and that's what he did. Chet, he did foul out, but Chet left the game with 28 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 64.7 from the field goal percent, 11 out of 17 shooting, two from 5 from the 3 point line, 4 from 4 from the free. I mean, I'm sorry, 2 out of 5 from the 3 point line, 4 from 4 from the free throw line, 3 turnovers, 6 personal fouls, 2 and 5 offensive and defensive rebounds. Chet had a solid game. He was -1 on the floor, and I think that -1 just comes from him just fouling out because Chet he played overall. He played a solid game. Let me tell you who I do want to talk about. I don't know if they're rookies or not, but Wallace and Mitchell, they showed up. And they're going to be a problem moving forward, going down the stretch, depending on how high the ceiling is for this OKC team. Because Wallace he played 42 minutes. He had 14 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 steals, eight. He was 8+ points on the floor. Not to mention he was 50% on from the field goal. He was 5 from 10 from the field goal, 3 from 8 from the 3 point line, 1 from 2 from the free throw line. So he missed 1 free throw. He had 2 turnovers, 3 personal fouls, 1 and 6 offense and defensive rebounds. So I like what I saw from him. He was good. He was balling. He was definitely hooping. And then you got Mitchell. He was 16 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 block, 50 as well. 50% from the field goal, 6 from 12 from the field goal. That's what he shot. 3 for 6 from the 3 point line, 1 and 1 on the free throw line. 2 personal fouls, 1 and 1 offensive and defensive rebounds. So those two, I don't know if they're rookies or not, but they definitely played a solid game last night. They also, I mean, that was the help that Shea needed to get them to that win. And I feel like if the Rockets had players like that to step up, granted, Amari Thompson did go down, but like I said, he wasn't a factor. He was -11 points on the floor, so he really wasn't as a factor as you would hope to like get them to this win. But all in all, I do like what I saw from both teams. I do think the Rockets do need to reevaluate their offense because watching them play last night, it was very unclear to see where the offense. I mean, who was directing this offense. You got Amari playing the 1, KD playing the 2. It's really hard to see how like who you're running the offense through. So with Fred being out pretty much half the damn season, it's really hard to tell the ceiling for this Rockets team. I do think they can be a playoff contender team. It is way too early in the season to tell, but they only lost by 1 point, and I think that's strictly off of free throws. Sengun balled out. I feel like KD had not he have fouled out, he could have added a little bit more. I mean, he definitely did not shoot the 3 ball well, and we know that's not the normal KD that we saw in when he played in OKC, when he played with the Warriors, when he played with the Nets, when he played with the Suns. He can shoot the 3 ball. So for him to not even hit 1 3 last night, definitely did cause a lot of problems to their offense because you got to hit those threes, especially the ones that you're open. You got to hit those threes, and a couple of them were stupid shots. But it's going to be really interesting to see that team move forward and their offense. OKC just looks like OKC. I do think they can get beat by a team is going to be stacked in the West. So, but so far so good. They're trending in the right direction. Let's get to the game of the night though. So before this game started, I had a debate with some of my peoples, and I saw a lot of people taking the money line Lakers, and I kind of thought that was insulting because why in the hell are we taking money line Lakers for anything? if you watch these preseason games matter. And I'm seeing why now. Because it gives you a look on these teams. OKC, I think they didn't lose at all. No, I think it was Dallas that didn't lose at all. OKC, I think they lost one or twice. The Warriors definitely lost once, but the Lakers lost 3 or 4 times. They only won one preseason game, and that was because of Luka Doncic. The other games where Luka did not play, this team was ass. Complete ass. Let's get to, before I even get onto the Warriors points, I want to get on the Lakers points because Luka Doncic, he did play a game. He had 43 points, 12 rebounds, 9 assists. He was knocking on the door to a triple double, 2 steals, 1 block. He was 63% from the field goal. He shot 17 from 27, 2 from 10 from the 3-point line. He had 7 free throws made out of 10. 3 turnovers, 1 personal foul, 12 defensive rebounds, 0 offensive rebounds. So that's a problem, given that only people that nobody else had 3 plus offensive round. Everybody else was at 2, 1, or 0. So to not be grabbing offensive rebounds and creating second chance points for yourself in a game that you're getting beat by, because the Warriors gave up 3 points that they was really up by 15. They ended up winning by 10. Oh, so they gave up 5. I'm sorry. They was really up by 15, and they really could have blown them out. But Luka kept them in. He was he had a he was okay. He was -8. Let me just say, everybody was -8, negative points. When they was on the floor. The only person that was in positive points were Marcus Smart. We're gonna get on Marcus later. Real later. But let's get to the rest of the points. Austin Reeves, step front, please. He had 26 points, 5 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals. He was 56.3 from the field goal percent, 9 out of 16 shooting, 1 of 5 from the 3-point line. Also made 7 out of 10 of his free throws, 5 turnovers, 5 personal fouls, 1 offensive rebound, 4 defensive rebounds. The 5 turnovers is insane. Because the next person that had the most amount of turnovers like him was Ayton. 5 turnovers, insane. That's fucking insane. Um, Behind Luka Doncic, you know where your offense is going to be running through between him or Austin. Given that LeBron is going to be out this whole, we ain't even need to talk about LeBron. I won't bring his ass up no more. Anyways, I'm talking about the people that's actually on the court. So yeah, Luka is probably where your offense is going to be run out of. I don't know what JJ is going to do. Look at seeing how this team play, because this is not a championship team. This is not even a playoff team. This is not even a play-in tournament team. This is definitely a 12 seeded team, and that's given just because of how they played last night. Of course, it's still early in the season, but I go to say this: y'all just played the oldest team in the league, and you lost by 10 points. Y'all have fresh legs. Y'all got fresh legs. You got fresh blood, young bucks on your team. So Austin Reeves, you should be hitting 30 points, my bruh. There's no reason why I'm even seeing a 26 point from you, fam. You should be hitting double doubles right now, fam. Like Hunter and nobody else was in double digits but Ayton, and I think Ayton just made a free throw. Oh no, I'm sorry, he missed 2 of them, so he didn't. I don't know where he got the 10 points from. I really don't know, because he was -4 from the field. He had one little silly block, 5 from 7. I mean, he had a decent game, but he was -4 points on the floor. So you didn't really contribute to your team as you thought you did. I mean, he was 71.4% from the field goal. That's 5 out of 7. That's 5 out of 7 shooting, and he had 4 turnovers, 3 personal fouls, and he had 2 and 4 offensive and defensive rebounds. So I'm not impressed with you, Ayton. I'm really not. I'm not impressed with you at all. You played 34 minutes, fam. You played 34 minutes. You and Hachimura, y'all played just the same amount, and y'all got the same amount. Y'all got the same results. He played 35. He got 9 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 50 percent shooting, 3 out of 6 on field goals, and 3 of those came from the 3-point line. So yes, congratulations. We know you can shoot the ball, but can you play some defense? No. Can you get to the free throw line? No. You had 1 turnover and 2 personal fouls. I'm not impressed with what I saw with that Lakers team at all. And this is the team that everybody is talking about. I am going to talk about James. I'm going to talk about Bryson James. Bryce James. I mean, whatever his name, Bronny James. You need to go back to G League, sir, because he is the freshest set of legs that the Lakers have over there. Given the rookies that they just got out of here in this draft, he's the freshest set of legs that they got. To allow him to be suited up on the Lakers bench, and he's not even playing, or he can't even play when you probably need another player to go out there and produce through your offense. That's insane, bro. Like that's legitimately insane. And the Lakers should be ashamed of themselves. Y'all went out and y'all drafted a player that, I'm not going to be rude. I'm not Stephen A. Smith, but I should be, because someone needs to tell it to LeBron James. Your son is ass. Like, he ass. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Come check me though, cause I'm not Stephen A. I'm not just gonna sit down, bro. I'm gonna pull up the stats and I'm gonna say, bro, you think Kobe would approve of this man being on a team in red? I mean, in purple and gold, bruh. If Kobe was here right now, Kobe would tell you and your son to pack y'all shit and get the fuck off his team. You wouldn't even be on there, fam, if we just being honest. So your son shouldn't be on there. Stephen A. Smith would hit it on the money when he said your son is ass. But he did it in a respectful way. I'm not gonna do that. I don't know you nor your son. I don't give a fuck. He's ass. He is. And because the Lakers went out there and drafted him in the second and fourth round when they could have potentially gone and pick up somebody else to help their team, he's ass. And they're ass for listening to you. Because you're the same person that's sitting on the bench and you can't even help this team win. Ass. Like literally, all LeBron James did was put the Lakers in a situation to not win or to not go out there and get assets. Because you're sitting on here getting paid, and so is your son. When your son need to be either in college or in the G League, he don't need to be on no NBA roster. Somebody needs to tell you, sir. You did all of this to play with your son and be the first father and son duel. You fucked up your son's career to make history. Insane. We're moving over. We're moving past that. Let's get into the winners. Who we want to start with first? Should we start with the GOAT? We're not going to start with him. I like to say the GOAT, that's for last.